Hey folks, welcome back to Black and White, here in Castelia City, and this little section here is something of an intermediary between the legendary bit that I was doing last episode, and dealing with the remnants of Team Plasma that I'll be dealing with the rest of the episode. This here is Victini, the Victini event. The Victini event was originally distributed through Wi-Fi, I believe, when the games were first released in America, and probably somewhere in the early phase of Japan anyway. You get a Liberty ticket, or Liberty Pass, and that lets you go sail to Liberty Garden from Castelia City, deal with a Team Plasma plot, and catch a legendary. Now this is actually pretty early in the game, as you remember, so the legendary won't be very high level, and neither will the trainers. So this is really just for completion, and I didn't do it back then because I couldn't figure out how to set it up, honestly. But yeah, this is something you can come here, if you're patient, you can catch Victini, and Victini will destroy things for the rest of the game, if you so desire, so might recommend it. You can also use it for easy training, because Victini endlessly respawns if you defeat it. But yeah, these guys just hanging out. Now this is an old lighthouse. Lighthouse that, for some reason, is housing a legendary Pokémon. Hence the name. A certain rich person. I wonder if we'll ever find out who that is. So yeah, just for the sake of having a little bit of combat in this episode, here's a fight against a Team Plasma member. But he sucks, so let's just talk about how the Victini subplot is kind of another recurrence of Pokemon and humans separating themselves, not trusting each other. You know, except Victini kind of really doesn't follow that philosophy, and he's more been sealed up by other people who think that they're acting for his own good. A lot like Team Plasma are supposedly separating Pokemon from humans for their own good. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Now that guy could be tricky, but you've already dealt with the second gym leader who had a Watchog of the same level plus another thing, and he'll be stronger at this point anyway. And it's Victini, star of the, what, 14th Pokemon movies? There are two of them. It's stupid. Now, because I'm such a high level, I have kind of a tricky method of whittling this guy down. Kind of need to not use any offensive moves whatsoever on him and just rely on Leech Seed sapping him. And you can tell that's just going to be the most thrilling thing you've ever seen, right? Oh right, I forgot. I brought along a couple HM slaves of slightly lower level to deal with him. Unfortunately, he's still almost twice the level of Victini, so this Tranquil here won't be able to do too much. Or maybe nothing at all. I don't even remember. But if you're coming here late in the game, bring something weak. Or if you want to waste your Master Ball on Victini, go ahead, but don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Yeah, just bring something weak to catch him with. What did they use a Pokeball? Am I just showing off? Yeah, I guess I was just showing off. Okay. God, my past self is a dick. Anywho, Victini is a pretty cool guy. He's also number 0 in the Unova decks because he's pretentious like that. You're a bit late on that, bud. Anywho, that takes care of the Victini side quest. Nothing too big. Oh, Juniper, hi. You're here for some reason. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, Juniper knows how it is. God. I know, I just find... It's this Japanese thing where the most ultimate thing ever is named number 0. They did it in Bleach, they did it here, and it never comes off as, like, anything but pretentious and stupid to me. Maybe I'm crazy. And that's that. And now, we can take care of the rest of the Team Plasma Sages. So, first stop, Driftvale City to take care of Zelin. Zelin is actually the same sage that we ran into in cold storage the first time we visited, and lo and behold, we're going back to cold storage to take him on again. Now, of course, you've already seen all the traversal in cold storage, so let's just go talk to him. Now, supposedly all these sages in some way channel real-life philosophers, or at least they pretend to act philosophical in an attempt to make this game seem more deep. Yeah, and each of the sages will give you a different TM that you will probably never use, and start to reconsider their positions in life. Five to go, This isn't a terribly horrible side quest. It can be a little tedious just because you're going every which way. But anywho, next up is Gorm. You may remember the Dreamyard. We'll branch off of the Striaton city. And now that we have, I don't know, arbitrary progress or whatever, we can hang out down here. This opens up in the post-game, and has plenty of actually powerful trainers that will do damage to you and your friends and family. I'm not going to show all these fights, but I will show this one for the purpose of making a point. This is the point in the game where you start seeing Pokémon that aren't native to Unova. You'll start seeing 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen Pokémon. A lot of 1st gen Pokémon. Trainers will start to use them, you'll see them in the wild, especially in Eastern Unova. And, now I'm not going to show all these because even though we haven't seen them in this playthrough, you've seen them all before if you've played Pokemon games before, and if you haven't, you can just go watch another playthrough. You know, shameless advertising and all that. And to be honest, like, it's nothing revolutionary running into Drowsies and Hypnos, and they'll just end up showing every single fight anyway. I mean, they do have 493 different Pokemon to throw at you. So you'll run into a lot of different Pokemon. Nothing too amazing. No, I should clarify this. I'm glad that they start introducing Pokemon from previous generations. It's good that they're showing a lot of different Pokemon from a lot of different generations. It doesn't really make for interesting video footage if you already know the Pokemon, and I'm not really doing anything unique to deal with them. Anyway, Hypno, evolution of Drowsy, if you were somehow not aware. Very large nose. Yeah, all the trainers around here like to use Psychic types. So you'll see a lot of Drowsies, Hypnos. I think there are some Musharnas around. I forget what else. But nothing too crazy. No Mewtwo's, if that's what you're wondering. The Hypnos are a bit durable, I will admit that. So it took quite a few Shadow Balls to get rid of him. But, just keep trucking, you'll be fine. And as you can see, I'm like 10 levels below all these guys, so this was good training, and I actually did run low on health quite a bit. These guys are running away. What are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, you can run around, fight all these dudes. Most of them are optional. I wanted the experience. Now, if you come here on a certain day, I don't recall which, I'm gonna look that up. A certain day, you will run into Musharna, a special Musharna, with a special ability that you can catch. It's like, not great, especially since you can only access it during the post-game, but if you want a special Musharna, on Fridays it says, has the hidden ability Telepathy, which it otherwise would not have. But it's not amazing. I mean, I already have a Musharna, I don't really care. And it's only used, the ability Telepathy is only useful in double and triple battles, because it lets you avoid, like, long-range allied attacks. Just, like, dumb. Anyway, Gorm, hello, how are you? Swords Dance, actually a useful move. Raises your attack stat 2 stages. Definitely a good thing to have, especially in the metagame. And hello, Looker, once again. All the TMs that the sages will give you are stat-raising items, or stat-raising TMs. Generally, you won't use non-offensive stat-raising attacks in the main game, but who knows, if you're in the metagame, maybe you'll use the other moves. I don't know. Anywho, now on to Bronius here in Chargestone Cave. Now, I like Chargestone Cave because it's like a cool color and has cool puzzles, but it is a butt to get around when it's been a while and I don't really remember how to get around. So yeah, you get to see me fumble with these puzzles once again. But it's not too long, so I think you can deal. Nope, nothing there. That seems like a good place to have something really cool. I don't know. rather than just a boring item. There he is, there's Bronius. Hi there. And my god, resistance! This is unprecedented. Now, I appreciate this. I've said many times I wish that the sages would fight back. And this is almost like that. He has people to do that for him. But, I mean, they're just using Watchhogs and everything you've seen before, just at a higher level. Not amazing. Not revolutionary. But it adds a bit of interest to just running around and talking to people. And if you don't know how to deal with Watchhogs at this point, God help you, I don't know what you're doing. Use a fighting move, use any move that hurts things in a relatively efficient manner. You're given tons of experience. I know Lillipup gets the traded experience boost, but still. And a Scrafty. Scrafty is more a problem for me, but I think I can still deal with him. It'd be neat if, like, the Team Plasma members got other Pokemon that, like, they followed suit in the non-Unova region Pokemon trend that trainers seem to be following. I realize that would be totally hypocritical, but they're already hypocrites, so I don't really care. I mean, I think it would be pretty hilarious if one of them sent out a Golbat, and I would be like, no, not Golbat, Or they send out a level 63 Wurmple, and everybody's like, But yeah, these guys should not be a problem. Maybe you'll lose one Pokemon, but you know how to deal with them, and they're not that high level, so you're okay. And just for the hell of it, let's show this fight too, hooray. Yeah, this one's sort of interesting because there's a Garbodor, and I like Garbodors. That said, it's kind of still not hard because it's very susceptible to Psychic and Ground moves, which you should have one of at this point, because they're both very good moves, very good types. And that is Garbodor down, and I believe that's her last Pokemon, so, amazing, wonderful. I'm not gonna complain, I'm glad they put up a fight. But it was not much of a fight. Rock Polish. This, I believe, is mostly exclusive to rock Pokemon. Raises your speed 2 stages. Very good. Very nice. And that's a Bronius down. 3 more to go. And we'll deal with them next time.